President Yui in dirty clothes seems rather inappropriate, don't you think? Please excuse my junior.
And when exactly did he become your junior?
I'm sorry? Phew, finally back. 20 hours on a plane is no joke. But I'm so relieved it didn't escalate into a big problem. My name is Keiichi Sato, and I work at a mechanical design manufacturing company. I've just returned to Japan after a 3-month overseas assignment dealing with issues related to our machines. I just need to repair the machine at the client's Japan branch, and my work here will be done. Alright, let's get this fixed properly and head back to headquarters. Oh, you've finally gotten back from your overseas trip. Nice work there. Thank you, Mr. Takuchi. But seriously, what's with that outfit? I'm sorry. Things have been pretty chaotic. Well, at least it's good to know they couldn't manage without you. I guess so. I'm just glad I was able to help the company out.
Oh, you two are here together? Great job, both of you.
Well, well, well. Look who we have here. It's a pleasure to see you. Hey, Sato. Showing up in front of President Yui in dirty clothes seems rather inappropriate, don't you think? Please excuse my junior.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I'm sorry for his lack of consideration. I'll make sure he's properly trained.
When exactly did he become your junior?
What?
The internal newsletter announcing personnel changes was sent out earlier this month. Haven't you read it? If I recall correctly, all employees were instructed to review it, weren't they?
Actually, I've been swamped and haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
The company newsletter includes extremely important announcements. That's why it's mandatory for everyone to read it thoroughly. Being busy isn't a valid excuse. Everyone manages to review it despite their workload. As someone in a leadership position, you're expected to set an example. You'll cause nothing but trouble if you don't do things right.
Understood. I'll check it right away. Let's see. The section on personnel changes. Here we go. What's this? Sato was promoted to sales manager as of the 1st of this month? How has no one mentioned something this significant? I assumed you had already seen it. I can't believe I failed to keep track of a team member's transfer. This makes me look like an incompetent manager. If my management skills are doubted, my dream of landing an executive role in the company will be over. I've worked so hard to get this position, earning the trust of Yui's father, the former president. I need to come up with a way to redeem myself from this mistake.
Welcome back from your overseas trip, Sato. I'm sorry for sending you abroad for 3 months on such short notice. And now, even though you just returned, you immediately went out to resolve another issue, didn't you? I heard from the client that they weren't expecting you until tomorrow at the earliest. They were so impressed and grateful for your quick response that they contacted us to say thank you.
It's nothing really. I'm just happy to help wherever I can.
You're so modest. Executive Director Shigemori praised your exceptional product knowledge and technical expertise. He said you were the only one who could handle this situation, and I'm so glad I trusted his judgment.
It was nothing, really. Thank you for your kind words, though. I've always loved working with machines. Ever since my school days, I saved up my part-time earnings to buy bikes and appliances just to take them apart and reassemble them. My parents and friends always thought it was odd. So this is the first time anyone has ever said something like that to me.
I see. That experience has clearly become the foundation of who you are today. Your knowledge and skills when it comes to machines are truly extraordinary. You may already know this, but our company's performance has been struggling lately. But I'm confident that with your expertise, you have the power to turn things around. That's why I decided to promote you to sales manager. So please keep up the great work.
Yes. I'll push myself even further for someone like Yui who sees my potential. After a few days off, I officially began working in the sales department. I've been transferred from development to sales, and it's clearly a fast-paced environment. Can someone like me really manage a busy department? No time for doubting myself. Yui put all of her trust in me, so I have no other choice. Good morning, everyone. My name is Keiichi Sato. Starting today, I'll be joining the sales department. I've worked in the development team up until now, so I'm completely inexperienced in sales. At first, I'm sure I'll be asking for your guidance on many things, but I'll do my best to make this department even better than it already is, so I ask for your support. I'm Nagayama, the one overseeing this section. I've already been informed by the former manager about your background. I've received all the necessary handovers, and we've also prepared a manual for you. I'll be supporting you every step of the way, and I'll make sure to teach you thoroughly when you need it. Please don't hesitate to take your time learning the job. Thank you. I look forward to working with you. Under Nagayama's guidance, I learned the core principles of sales and how to nurture junior staff. A few weeks later, congratulations on your first contract, Sato! And to land a massive deal worth 400 million yen on your first try! That's truly remarkable. Thank you, but honestly, this is all because of your thorough guidance, Nagayama. And to be honest, when you said you weren't great at talking to people, I was a bit worried. But the moment you started discussing the machines with the client, your passion completely took over. Your deep knowledge, genuine love for the equipment, and determination to find the best solution for the client. That's really what won them over. No, it's nothing like that. I just get overly enthusiastic when I talk about things I enjoy. Besides, it's because you walked me through the sales process so carefully that I was able to succeed. Looks like it's time. I'll head over to the development department now to discuss the design details. Got it. I'll head over now. So, this is what the client is requesting. Do you think it's achievable? I see where the client is coming from, but building it to those exact specs would significantly increase the costs. For example, take this component. Does it really need to be at such a high grade? If we reduce the grade by 1 level, the unit cost will drop, and the company's profit margin will improve. That's true. Lowering the grade would increase profitability, but it would also raise the risk of malfunctions. A lower grade part means reduced durability. If the part fails, it could stop the machine entirely, which would then halt the whole factory's production. The client's primary goal is to avoid exactly those kinds of risks. You know, I don't believe lowering the grade of this part by just 1 level would significantly increase the risk of failure. Wouldn't reducing costs here and boosting our company's profits be a more logical approach? You might be right, but...
Good job! I heard you discussing the design and development for the large-scale deal Sato just secured. I hope you don't mind me joining the conversation.
This is my opportunity to highlight my focus on cost efficiency and position myself for a role in management.
Of course. Actually, that's the situation. Don't you agree that minimizing unnecessary costs is essential to maximizing our profits?
Cost reduction is indeed important, and maximizing the company's profits is undeniably a key goal. However, I believe that delivering reliable, failure-free products holds even greater significance. It's not just about short-term gains. Earning the trust of our customers and fostering long-term relationships is far more valuable. In this case especially, the client has explicitly requested a product that minimizes the risk of failure, even at a higher cost. That makes it all more essential to prioritize their needs.
But...
Alright, here's an idea. How about the two of you create separate design proposals? We'll move forward with the one that best aligns with the client's requirements. What do you think?
Sounds like a great plan. Let's go with that.
This is my opportunity to demonstrate my capabilities.
I'll begin the preparations immediately. Please excuse me. I'm sorry for taking up your time because of my mistake.
There's no need to apologize. If this helps us deliver an even better product to the client, it's more than worth it. And honestly, I completely agree with your perspective. That's why I hope this project helps you feel more confident in your abilities.
Thank you so much. I'll give it everything I got. I'm determined to meet her expectations. From that moment, I dedicated myself wholeheartedly to creating the best design proposal possible. And finally, the date to present our designs arrived.
Thank you both for your efforts today. Both proposals were impressive. We also had differing opinions on the matter. However, this time, we've decided to go with Sato's proposal.
What? Are you serious? I can't believe I actually managed to pull this off.
Congrats! Your proposal wasn't bad at all, but Sato's aligned better with the client's request this time. Here's your design back. Development will proceed based on Sato's proposal.
Understood.
At that moment, none of us could have predicted the dramatic events that were about to unfold. 1 year later. Sato, there's an urgent issue. The client from the major contract you secured just called with a complaint. What? Please connect me right away. Thank you for holding. This is Sato speaking. What? The machine we delivered has already malfunctioned? I'm terribly sorry. You specifically requested a reliable machine and we've let you down. Yes, I'll arrange for repairs immediately and visit you myself. Why would it break down just a few months after delivery? No, now isn't the time to dwell on it. I'll figure out the cause once I inspect the machine. I need to get to the client immediately. Wait, what? The parts don't match the specifications in my design. Actually, the other components and the construction are completely different from my design as well. This isn't my design. Could it be Taguchi's? For now, I'll apologize for the malfunction, perform temporary repairs, and then report this to Yui. I need to consult her to decide how the company should handle this.
I see. So that's what happened. We'll need to get Taguchi's side of the story as well.
You called for me, Yui? Huh? Why is Sato here too?
Let me explain the situation. Here's what's happening.
The delivered machine isn't based on Sato's design? You're just saying that because it broke down, aren't you?
That's not true at all. I even took photos to prove it.
I've seen them as well. Here, take a look at these. The part numbers and internal structure are clearly different from Sato's design.
Let me see those. This can't be right. I followed the design exactly as specified.
Bring me that design document immediately.
Yes.
Excuse me, I've brought the design documents requested.
Thank you. Let me review them right away. This isn't Sato's design, is it?
Excuse me, you're right. This isn't my design, it's Taguchi's.
Can you explain why this happened?
Well, honestly, I have no idea. It's likely there was a mix-up, and instead of Sato's design, mine was sent to production.
Likely isn't good enough. When I was in the development department, Taguchi, you often had a careless streak. You'd place incorrect orders for parts, insist on using them regardless, and when they didn't meet specs, it was always the rest of us that had to fix the problems you caused.
I had no idea it turned out like this. Hey, weren't there supposed to be 2 design documents? Why did this one get sent to production?
But Taguchi, you were always holding meetings about this design, weren't you? That's why I assumed this was the one we were supposed to use, wasn't it?
If I say I was holding those meetings just to gather feedback, it'll undermine my position.
And before production started, I brought this design document to you for your approval. You stamped it and said it was fine, didn't you?
I didn't even realize the design documents were different. I stamped it without properly checking.
Unbelievable. Sato's previous overseas trip was due to non-compliant parts being used, which nearly escalated into a lawsuit. An immediate and flawless repair response was absolutely necessary. I repeatedly warned the development team about issues like this, but I can't believe such a critical mistake happened again. Do you have any idea how much money went into designing and developing that machine?
I'm so sorry.
For now, Sato and I will go explain the situation to the client and offer our apologies. We'll also make sure the originally intended machine is delivered as quickly as possible. After that, a thorough investigation into the cause will be conducted without fail.
Ultimately, the internal investigation exposed exactly how the mix-up with the design happened. As a result of my significant negligence, I was terminated with disciplinary action. On top of that, I was billed for the costs of redeveloping the machine. I managed to pay by taking out a loan, but there's no way I can ever repay such a massive amount.
Thanks for putting so much effort into rebuilding trust with the client, Sato. We were able to resolve the issue before it escalated thanks to you.
No, it's all thanks to your leadership, Yui. I look forward to continuing to work alongside you. Thank you for watching all the way to the end.
Don't forget to subscribe.